In today's video, we recap the supernatural horror movie Baghead explores a family's haunted legacy and the supernatural entity within it. If you want to know more about this movie, stay tuned and watch our full recap. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Someone knocked on the door. An old man, Owen Lark, comes downstairs to see who it is. A young man stands in the middle of the stormy night, begging to see a woman. But Owen Lark tells the man to leave at once. But the young guy didn't want to leave the place as he came to look for answers. But he couldn't get through to the older man, leading him to leave the place. Owen immediately shuts off the windows and locks the door when the guy leaves. Then he starts to record himself when he's referring to the new owner about his exceptional tenant in the basement who cannot leave the place at all. After this night, his curse with the tenant ends, and now the owner has to look out for this tenant. But he warns her that she cannot let the tenant leave this place whatever happens. The light gets fused at that time and he lights a lighter. A gruesome hand touches his face and he throws the lighter, getting scared. The whole place gets on fire, including Owen himself. Then we see a girly room where a girl and her friend sneak in through the window to get her stuff. While walking on the street, she gets a call from someone telling her his dad is dead. She goes back to her hometown to identify her father's body as it burned very badly. And the older man is Iris's father. While leaving the place, a man who is a solicitor comes forward to her to discuss her father's property. Iris doesn't know about his father's big pub building, Queen's Head, so it is pretty surprising for her. The solicitor offers to sell the house for her. Iris sees that the place has a spooky vibe, loads of pictures of unknown people hanging on the wall, and some peculiar black stain on the hall floor. The solicitor pushes her to sell it immediately, but she ignores him, saying she will talk to her lawyer first. She plans to stay the night here at Queen's Head. While talking to her friend over the phone at night, she learns she's coming to her. Then, she prepares to sleep, securing all the locks. But a timer makes a strong sound out of nowhere, making Iris scared as hell. She immediately gets up to check. While looking through, he comes in front of a door at the end of the hall, which is locked. And at that moment, we see a shadow going behind her in another room. As she gets some feelings, she finds a guy, Neil, who came to meet someone on a stormy night before. But Owen makes him leave. Remember? Iris gets so scared and tells him to keep his distance, but he kept telling her the same thing as the other night, that he needed to see her, offering her £2,000. Like the viewers, Iris needs to learn what he is talking about. But he seems desperate. Perplexed, Iris wants to know what he is talking about. Neil tells her that he came to see the woman in the basement, but Iris tells him firmly that there is no one but her. He is confident about what he said. Then he offers more money. As Iris really needs money, he tells him to come tomorrow night, while she will keep the money as she doesn't have the key right now. The following day, she contacts her solicitor to tell him she will not sell the building, making her the new owner. The solicitor gives her a DVD of some instructions, as her father left them for the new owner, papers, and the deed, which she signs. At night, her friends came, and she told her friend Katie everything about the basement matter and the desperate guy. As a new owner, she got all the keys to the pub, and when Neil comes again, she unlocks the door with the key. Then, the three of them go through the dark and spacious basement. 2 chairs are empty in a room, but a broken far wall is in the middle of the room where a nasty creature lives. Its whole body is covered with baggy cloth, and even the head is covered with a bag. The Baghead comes near Iris and obeys her every word. With Iris's order, the bag's head sits on a chair and Neil sits on another. After putting the ring in her mouth given by Neil, the creature turns into a human being. But she isn't Neil's late wife, Sarah. Instead, it is his mother who died 20 years ago by suicide. While conversing, she wants a kiss from her son as he liked to kiss her in childhood. All of a sudden, some filthy water comes out of the broken wall, and Neil's mother's character changes into an evil spirit who sits on his body and pukes all over his face. As Iris puts the bag on her face again, she returns as the inhuman creature. After Neil leaves the place, Iris plays the DVD, where her father gives instructions to the new owner. The owner gets the building along with the woman in the basement. She obeys the owner as he is her guardian. As the evil woman lives on the far wall, she cannot be harmed when the owner stays by his side. But he warns them not to use her, as her gifts will bring the ultimate downfall as she crawls inside the brain, and she will be tempted to return to her again and again. Even though the owner tries to leave the place, sickness and death will follow him, so there is no way out. Besides, she controls everything. Most importantly, whatever happens, the owner cannot ever let her out of the basement. But Iris plans to use her to earn some money so that Katie can study law and she can start her art studio. As Baghead has to obey the owner, Iris strictly tells her not to leave the basement and paints one of the stair steps as "Do Not Cross." The following day, Iris meets Neil at his house, and Katie is given more protection on the door to the basement. Suddenly, a picture falls on the ground, breaking the glasses of the frame. Otto Vogler, once one of the owners of Queen's Head, was one picture. While searching more on the internet, Katie finds that Otto has taken his own life. After seeing the owner's picture on the screen, Katie folded the laptop screen and saw the spirit of Otto Vogler sitting in front of her on the chair, making her terrified. She grabs a stick to defend herself, but no one else can. After talking with Neil in his house, they come to the basement with one of Sarah's belongings to bring back her. As she comes, Neil shockingly asks whom she is seeing, as he knows she is going to leave her. She denies it, but as time passes, 2 minutes, she becomes evil. When Iris goes near to put the bag on her head, a very gruesome-looking creature growls at her and sits on her while grabbing Iris's mouth with her hand. While leaving, Baghead says, "You still don't understand. We are both prisoners." As they leave the room, Iris drinks while thinking about her father. He then starts seeing her father's spirits. Supernaturally, she returns to the night when Owen dies. Owen calls for his wife through the Baghead to tell her goodbye, and he plans to leave the place and meet Iris. But after 2 minutes, the evil arose and wanted to leave the place with him. Frustrated, Owen wanted to burn down the whole place. Otherwise, the evil would suck the life out of him. While lighting up the place, she stayed unharmed but made sure that Owen got burned to death. While sleeping, Iris sensed someone calling her at night, and she woke up to find Katie as she couldn't see her. She goes to the basement, where her father's spirit shouts at her saying, "You don't belong here." Owen's face starts to swell, and he peels off his face, and the Baghead appears instead. Furious, Iris grabs the Baghead's neck, but she begins to feel the invisible strangling her instead. Taking off the bag, she sees herself waking her from a nightmare. Still, the keychain on his neck is trying to suffocate her. Kathy later cuts it from her neck. They both went to find the solicitor, who was also present in the picture that Katie had seen the other day, but his office was empty, which seems very odd. Later, the two friends fight as Katie wants them to leave the place, but Iris doesn't. So Katie left and went to Friedland, which is written on the back of the photo, to gather some information. There, she finds an abandoned house, but she also sees some clues showing that Otto tried to find the truth or what is happening. In Queen's Head, Iris summons her father to find out what she should do now, but her father tells her that even if she sells it, her name is written on the deed, so bad luck will always follow her. Besides, she has nothing to do with Baghead except not using her, so when the time gets over, the evil starts to provoke Iris. But with the power of a lover for her daughter, Owen comes again one last time to say goodbye and warns her never to call him again. Katie called to tell her that she would return to the pub with some information that could be helpful for her. But here, Iris tries to light all the paper and the deed related to the building with fire, but it doesn't burn at all. Returning to the pub, Katie couldn't find Iris as she somehow got unconscious in a room and her phone was silent. So, to see her, Katie went to the basement, where she found Owen's watch with what she had summoned him. While picking up the watch, Katie sensed the Baghead standing behind her, which terrified her, so she tried to leave her bag there. The pack contains a little piece of paper that Katie got from Otto's house, which summons Otto Vogler. Katie asked her about the woman's identity. Otto tells her that 400 years ago, a brotherhood found this woman who could bring back the people from death. They wanted to abuse the power, but she didn't allow it. So the brotherhood falsely accused her of being a witch and burned her alive. But she returned from the dead, leaving all the people sick, crops spoiled, plague on the region, and all the bad luck came to the place. So, to stop her, the Brotherhood locked her in that underground tomb. But years later, to again use her power, they broke the tomb. This time, she got stronger the more they used her. Then, the brother got sick and died. From then on, the person who signs the deed becomes her guardian. But Otto's spirit thought she was the owner. But when he heard she was not, she got locked up in the basement. After becoming conscious, Iris receives a call to help her in the basement. There, she had to go into the far wall. After looking through narrow ways, she finally finds Katie. But while running to leave the place, she says Katie is dead on the floor with a swelling green face. She understood that the stand-up Katie was an evil woman. So she hurriedly ran where we saw the hideous and disgusting face of the woman trying to go after Iris. Neil then helps Iris to leave the basement. Iris plans to seal the basement forever with Neil's help. But at night, when she wakes up, she finds Neil talking with Baghead, telling her he wants to be the owner so he can always use her. But when Sarah gets summoned, they talk about being together and whether they can kill Iris. Neil goes to murder Iris, and Iris runs for life. She goes to the rooftop where Neil throws her on the concrete road, making her dead. Neil, with Iris's dead body, comes to the woman so that she can now summon Iris to use her to write Neil's name on the deed. But stupid Neil didn't understand that Iris's name was still on the deed, and the woman came in as Iris. So now the woman is Iris and she will only obey herself. Finally, after torturing Neil to death, that woman leaves the place as Iris while burning the queen's head down.